Hi everybody, how are you today? Are you fine? Okay, thank you so much. So welcome to our English class again. Today we are going to see another lesson. Okay, today's lesson is very special. Okay, because it is an expression that is used and most of the time we don't know when and how to use it. So today is an opportunity for you to discover how to use such an expression. Okay, so be connected and follow me while we are going to deal with it. So the title of today's lesson is used to. Okay, to be used to get used to. Okay, let me put it in color. Used to. Okay, to be used to. Then to get used to. To get used to. Okay, all these expressions, okay, are used in a particular way. So today we are going to discover them, how and when to use them. Okay, so used to be used to, and to get used to. Okay, first of all, we are going to see used to. Okay, we are going to see used to plus the infinitive, meaning that used to is followed by the infinitive. Okay, used to plus infinitive. Okay, used to plus infinitive indicates that something was repeatedly done in the past but is not done anymore. Okay, that is that it indicates something that was repeatedly done in the past but is no longer done again. Okay, so the sentence pattern for used to is you take the subject plus used to plus the simple present. That is, the verb should be in the simple present. Okay, but here remember well that you must not put s at the end, even if it is the third person of the singular in the simple present. The verb must not take s at the end. As you know that in the simple present, so you know that in the third person singular, okay, the verb must take s in the simple present. But for the case of used to, the verb must not take s at the end, even if it is the third person singular. Okay, so do not put s at the end. So let's see the example given here. Sophie used to bite her nail. Okay, can you see used to here? Sophie used to here is used to. Sophie used to bite. Let me put it. Sophie used to bite, and here is the verb. Here the verb is in the infinitive. If you want an incomplete infinitive, okay, the verb is into the incomplete infinitive. That is why I told you that you must not put s at the end. Sophie used to bite her nails. Okay, meaning that Sophie used to do it before, but now she's not doing it again. Okay, Sophie used to bite her nails. Another example, I used to play football. Okay, I used to play football, but I got in charge. Okay, let me put the verb into color. So I used to play football, but I got in charge. That is, since I got in charge, I stopped playing football. Okay, meaning that it is not an action, it is an action which is no longer done again. Okay, I used to play football, but I got in charge. They used to eat lunch with us, but now they think they are too cold. Okay, they used to eat lunch with us, but now they think they are too cool. Okay, used to here. Okay, must take a color. I will put it the red color. and the verb into the infinitive. Let me put it in another color. I will take this color. They used to eat lunch with us, but now they think they are too cool. They used to eat lunch with us, but now they think they are too cool. Our teacher used to drive to school. Our teacher used to drive to school. Our teacher used to drive to school, meaning that our teacher used to drive his car to school. Okay, but now he is no longer doing it. Okay, our teacher used to drive to school, and drive is the verb into the infinitive. Our teacher used to drive to school. Okay, my dad used to be a carpenter. My dad used to be a carpenter. My dad used to be a carpenter. To be a carpenter. Okay, so I'm putting that in color in order to emphasize them. My dad used and let you know how to use them. Okay, my dad used to be a carpenter, and the other example is she used to exercise. She used to exercise. She used to exercise every morning. She used to exercise every morning. But since she had that terrible accident, she don't exercise anymore. Okay? She used to exercise every morning, but since she had that terrible accident, she doesn't exercise anymore. Okay? So, she doesn't exercise anymore. So here is the use of used to. So let's see another use for used to. So used to here for past facts and generalizations. Used to meaning that used to can be used for past facts and generalizations. Okay, past fact and generalization. Used to can be used to indicate that something was once a fact. Okay, something was once a fact. Okay, but it's no longer a true statement. Okay, meaning that something was a fact, but is no longer a true statement. So here you have to take into account two aspects. Okay, used to for past fact and generalization can be used to indicate that something was once a fact, but is no longer a true statement. Okay, so for more details, let's see the example below. Okay, I used to be overweight, but now I am skinny. I used to be overweight, but now I am skinny. Okay, that is, I used to be overweight, but now I am skinny. Okay, so meaning that this was a past fact. Okay, but now it has become, but now it is no longer a statement, a true statement. Okay, that is, I'm no longer doing it. Okay, Shannon used to live in Hawaii. Shannon used to live in Hawaii, please. Shannon used to live in Hawaii. Dave used to be the smallest kid in school. Dave used to be the smallest kid in school. Dave used to be the smaller kid in school. The other example is, coffee used to be bad for you, but now it has some health benefits. Okay? So, coffee used to be bad for you, but now it has some health benefits. Meaning that when as you drink, you used to take, coffee for last time, okay? So last time when you take coffee, meaning that it troubles your body. But now, you remember that, or you notice that if you take it, it gives you, something good to your body, okay? That is, it has a health benefits to your body. That is why you are continuing to take coffee. That is why we say that Used to is used for past, fact, and generalization. Okay? Coffee used to be bad for you, but now it has some health benefit, meaning that now if you take it, it no longer troubles your body, but it has, okay, a benefit to your, or it gives a benefit to your body. Okay? Now we are going to see the different forms of used to. Okay? As you know that all these sentences we saw are affirmative form. Okay? So the example we saw here are the affirmative forms of used to. Now we are going to see the two other forms, that is the interrogative and negative form of used to. Okay? So here are the interrogative and negative form of used to. Here are the interrogative and negative forms of used to. Example. Okay, let me put the technical word expressing the forms here into color. Did. Let me put it into red, and then used to exercise into red. Okay? In order to help you make the difference. Did you use to exercise regularly? Did you use to exercise regularly? Okay, so this is the interrogative form, as you have a question mark at the end. Okay, did you use to exercise regularly? The second example is no, I didn't use to exercise on a regular basis. No, I didn't use to exercise on a regular basis. Okay, let me put the technical word expressing the negative form here into color. Okay, into red. No, I didn't use to exercise on a regular basis. So here are the different forms, that is the negative and interrogative forms of used to, as we saw the affirmative forms, okay, above. Okay, now we are going to see the other expressions. Okay, that is we are going to see to be used to plus gerund and to get used to. Okay, to be used to plus gerund and to get used to. Okay, I will give them a color too. Plus gerund and to get used to. To get used to. Okay. So, to be used to plus gerund and to get used to. We are going to see the first one. To be used to is used to say that something is normal. Okay. So, normal here is a technical word. Let me emphasize it. With normal, that is not unusual. Okay, something which is not unusual means that it is something normal. Okay, it is normal. Here you take, okay, you take the same color. Well, to be used to is plus gerund, of course, is used to say that something is normal, that is not unusual. Example, I am used to living alone, meaning that I'm living alone. Okay, I am used to living alone. I am used to living alone. Okay, I wish you see the expression here. Okay, am, that is expressed by to be here. Okay, and used to, which is the expression. Okay, and living, so the ing at the end, okay, means that it is the gerund. So to be used to plus gerund. I am used to living alone, please. I am used to living alone. Okay, don't worry, John is used to driving for long hours. John is used to driving for long hours. Long hours. John is used to driving for long hours. He has worked as a professional driver for 20 years. Okay? He has worked as a professional, okay, driver for 20 years. Okay? Don't worry. John is used to driving for long hours. He has worked as a professional driver for 20 years. Now we are going to see the second aspect, which is to get used to. Okay? To get used to. Let me give it a color. To get used to. Okay. To get used to. Now, to get used to show that something is in the process of becoming normal. That is something which is on the path of becoming normal. That is what it means. Okay? So here we used to get used to show that something is, okay, in the process of becoming normal. That is something is on the way of becoming normal. Okay, on the way of becoming normal. For the time it is not normal, but it is on the way of being normal. Okay, so as it is a technical word too, I will give it a color. You take, okay, this one. So to get to show that, to get used to, show that something is in the process of becoming normal. He doesn't like that small town, but he will get used to it. Okay? He doesn't like that small town, but he will get used to it. Okay? He will, here it is the contracted form of he will. Okay? He will get used to it. He will get used to it. She found the hills too high. She found the hills too high, but she got used to them. Okay? She got used to them. Okay? She got used to them. You too take this one. She found the hills too high, but she got used to them. Another example, since the divorce, she has become very sad, but I think she'll get used. I think she'll get used to her new life. Okay, so meaning that after the divorce, okay, she is something shows. Things are becoming normal. This is what it means. But since the divorce, she was very sad. But after the divorce, she noticed that things are becoming more and more normal in her new life. Okay? Since the divorce, she has become very sad. But I think she will get used to her new life. To her new life. Since the divorce, she has become very sad, but I think she will get used to her new life. She will get used to her new life. Okay? Another example is, I got used to living in Canada. I got used to living in Canada. I got used to living in Canada. In spite of the cold weather, I got used to living in Canada in spite of the cold weather. Okay? Remark. To get used and to be used to are followed by either a noun or a gerund. Okay? So this is a remark. To get used and to be used to are followed by either a noun or a gerund. Here it is to get used to. Okay? To get used to. To get used to is followed by either a noun or a gerund. Okay? To get used to is followed. To get get used to and to be used to is followed by either a noun or a gerund. Okay? So, example, I got used to the noise. Okay, the noise here is I got used to the noise. The noise here is a noun. Okay, I got used to the noise. Okay, let me put it in Dutch. I got used to waking up. Here you see that I got used is followed by the gerund. I got used to waking up early. I got used to waking up early. I am used to the cold weather. I am used to the cold weather. I am used to the cold weather. And the last one is I am used to working late at night. I am used to working late at night. So it means that to get used to or to be used to, they are either followed by a noun or a gerund. Okay? So you must take into account the two aspects. Right? Okay? So let's come back on it. So let's do a little summary. Okay? Let's come back on it and make a little summary. So, to get used to be used to, and to get used to plus infinitive. Sorry. Used to plus infinitive indicate that something was repeatedly done in the past, but it's not done anymore. So the sentence pattern for used to is subject plus used to plus simple present. Okay. Remember, we do not add s at the end, even if it is in the third person singular. The simple present. Okay, so I will just read one example because we don't have much time. Sophie used to bite her nails. Okay, Sophie used to bite her nails. As you have, okay, a lot of examples here. I will just read one. So, used for past, fact, and generalization. Used to can be used to indicate that something was once a fact but is no longer a true statement. Example, I used to be overweight, but now I am skinny. Okay, another example, Sharon used to live in Hawaii. Now the different forms of used to, okay, the different forms of used to. Apart from the affirmative form, we have the negative and the interrogative form. Okay, example of the interrogative form, did you use to exercise regularly? And the negative form is, no, I didn't use to exercise on a regular basis. Okay, on a regular basis. Now let's see to be used to plus gerund and to get used to. To be used to is used to say that something is normal, that is not unusual. Example, I am used to living alone. Okay, don't worry, John is used to driving for long hours. That is, he has worked as a professional. He has worked as a professional driver for 20 years. Okay. And to get used to show that something is in the process of becoming normal. Example, he doesn't like that small town, but he will get used to it. Another example, she found the hills too high, but she got used to them. Okay, and the remark, to get used to and to be used to are followed by either a noun or a gerund. Example, I got used to the noise, or I got used to waking up early. Okay, I am used to the cold weather, and I am used to working late at night. Okay, so thank you so much for following me. I wish you enjoyed this class. So now, now you know the difference between these aspects, how to use them. So no longer make a confusion in the use of them. Okay, as you have the information now, so I wish the use of this expression, okay, will no longer be a trouble to you. So thank you so much for following me. Okay, we shall meet next time for another lesson. Thank you so much.